What is going on, guys? This is Andy Anime, and today I'm going to be reacting to that time I got reincarnated as a slime, Season 4, Episode 9. Again, if you guys have not checked out my previous reaction videos, of course, to this particular series or to other series that I'm currently doing reactions for, I do encourage you guys to go ahead and check those videos out. Again, I will leave my channel link in the description of this video down below. Also, guys, we are aiming for 200 subscribers next. So again, it does mean the world to me when you guys take the time to show your love and support by hitting that like and subscribe button. Also, guys, feel free to share these videos with your friends who enjoy reaction channels. With that being said, guys, and without further ado, let's get started. Taking a walk through the castle. Through this open house tour. The first of the 3 doors. I do remember in the manga that each door that they had to pass through, each level was more difficult than the previous. Was it? Oh, we're gonna get a little inside peek into Kagali's past. So Kagali had an extent of being involved in building this new ancient city. It's kind of interesting that there's tons of dark elves living in this ancient city. Now to the second door, with a slightly more complex spell circle sealed on the middle level. Well, that's not entirely true anymore. No! Don't brute force your way through, right? By brute forcing your way through, it would activate the trap. This would take the researchers weeks in order to figure this out, but with the help of Rimuru and Raphael, it only takes a matter of minutes to a few hours. Raphael said you already got the skill you need. So it's just a matter of pointing out what doesn't belong in the spell circle and erasing it. I mean, you are cheating a little bit, but Raphael makes things a little bit easier. Right? Again, he took what could have been days or weeks of research from the researchers and compressed it into a few minutes to a few hours. I didn't remember them camping out in the manga. No, you still got to keep your guard up, because you're most definitely walking into a trap. Dude, you're sleeping standing up? Yeah, second level is a whole maze. Finding ancient elven glyphs. Again, you don't often remember the fact that Milim is maybe not the oldest demon lord, but one of the oldest demon lords. How are we getting fire? Yeah. The Dark Elves packed hot, fresh lunch for you. Yeah, don't tell him you puked it all out. See, Rimuru is that while they don't necessarily show this in the anime, in the manga, he's constantly thinking about the danger that they could potentially be walking into, protecting the researchers and protecting his friends and people he cares about, including preserving the ruins to the best of his ability. But probably even more complicated of a seal on the third door. You made tea for everyone, Shion? Is it safe to drink? I know you've been practicing, but still. Yo, where are they at? What is that? Yeah, what is that? Is that a core? Mariabelle's about to make her desperate move. Yeah, she's about to awaken it. Goju unleash pure evil into the world? Yeah, you unleash the Chaos Dragon? Whoa. Oh, you got a PA system? Magic PA system? Raphael alerting you as well? Rimuru's spidey senses tingling? Milim has got some sort of connection to it. That's why she's going to go face it on her own, isolating Rimuru because they think they can take Rimuru without Milim being present. Double tap. Yo, open up. An ancient stone tablet. Exactly. He never intentionally tried to make enemies on purpose. Hey man, you could at least reach out to Soe. Oh, we're getting the introduction now. Mariable, the intros, the pleasantries. Yeah, he's trying to offer her an out. He said, look, we don't have to do this. You could work for me. But she also is issuing the same thing. Oh, we pulling up? Okay, guys, that was that time I got reincarnated as a slime, season 4, episode 9, and things are starting to get more or less pretty much interesting leading up to the next episode. This was more or less, while it was a little bit informative, it was really a build-up episode to the next one, which is going to be all action, and I am looking forward to that. We do see that Rimuru and the others are enjoying their time exploring the Almari ruins and getting a little bit more inside information on this ancient elven city that was very prosperous and flourished for a short period of time before some bad apples basically ticked off Milim and angered her and upset her for what seems to be killing or enraging her dragon, or not killing, but enraging the dragon, and forcing Milim to seal her best friend at the time away. And we get a little bit of background information on Kagali, who seems to have been a part at one point in time, a part of this flourishing city, and was also involved to an extent moving to Almari and having a hand in helping develop this ancient city that was basically a sister city to this flourishing elvish civilization. And we see that Rimuru is getting ready to approach the final door, and we see that Mariable starts to make her desperate move against Rimuru, awakening the Chaos Dragon to perhaps take Milim, who is, mind you, who is much stronger than Rimuru is currently. And so isolating Rimuru rather, and trying to take him on in the sense that Mariable thinks that she's going to be able to basically mind control Rimuru, and we know that that's not necessarily the case, because Rimuru has Raphael, and so it's not as likely for Rimuru to be manipulated from a psychological point. And Yuuki is being controlled right now by Mariable, and Kagali seems to be a bit surprised by this, but we know that Rimuru, and if you've read the manga, you kind of know what's happening. Rimuru already kind of suspected walking into a trap, rather not necessarily certain of whether or not Mariable was going to be the one to spring the trap on Rimuru or if it was Yuuki, but he was kind of keeping his guard up in that sense. And one of the things that the anime didn't necessarily show, that they kind of put more emphasis on in the manga, was that Rimuru was trying to be very mindful of trying to preserve the ancient civilization as much as possible and protect the researchers and his friends because he cares about their safety. So he's very much concerned. He's not necessarily cornered, but mentally he feels a bit cornered. And they kind of made that point in the manga versus the anime. An enjoyable episode overall. And of course, they're building up for the fight. We've seen Raphael switches Rimuru from adventure explorer mode to let's throw hands mode. So we are getting ready to see what happens, of course, in the next episode. I'm looking forward to it. Again, a somewhat informative episode in regards to Kagali, a little bit on the Dark Elves, and a teeny bit on Milim, just a little bit. So I'm, again, looking forward to it. And as always, guys, if you guys like this video, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below for more video content. And remember, guys, we are aiming for 200 subscribers next. So again, it does mean the world to me when you guys take the time to show your love and support by hitting that like and subscribe button. This is Andy Z Anime. That is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you guys next time.